Did you say the S word? For stuff. We're up here in Canada. Like, I haven't been arrested yet, so that's a good thing. It was tough getting across the border, though. They didn't like the Chigger very much. They knew it was loaded with guns. Not really. Okay, we're out here at a sawmill community. I think it was, what, abandoned around 1840 to 50 or like 1850. And there's a bunch of foundations in the woods, and we have good friends out here. What's a crazy red man? Crazy Redbeard?
Redbeard, the weirdo with the beardo?
Right, yeah, and he's got a good YouTube channel. Check it out. Redbeard Relic Hunter.
Yep.
Right, and I'll put the link to his channel in the video comments or a pinned comment or something.
It only took me 2 hours of begging you to do it, eh?
No, you know better. All you have to do is take me digging, man.
I know.
But check him out. He's got some good videos. This is the man. Let's bring him over here in the shade.
In the shade, I'm already sweating.
Typical pushy American. Get over here. I'm sorry.
Oh, don't worry.
This is Pop Can Dan. He's got a channel too.
Yeah,
just Pop Can Dan.
Just Pop Can Dan.
Yeah, and I'll put a link to his stuff too. Make sure you check him out.
A lot of tomfoolery on there. A lot of silliness. So.
Yes, and a nice, clean channel, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
And
right
so make sure you check them out because they're really great guys and they have good videos.
Oh,
they're going to even have me in some of their videos, I hope. It didn't cost much.
As a true Canadian, I will say thank you and sorry for something
sorry,
in advance.
right.
Yeah.
You're sorry.
I'll apologize for something.
Yeah, right. They always say sorry. All right, anyway, this is a great place. Lots of foundations in the woods. There's some wells over there, but they're filled in with rocks. The property owner just showed us around. There's mill ponds we're going to look at. There's a reconstructed baby water wheel down there the kids built, and I'm going to show that to you too because it's really awesome. But let's go ahead and get to digging. Not hearing any woohoos yet, but the Chig hasn't started. Pop Can is finding bottle caps over there. When we were driving in, we came down this road right here, and I looked over to my left and I noticed something interesting. Look at these rocks. Now to me, that signifies probably a home site. This is probably a foundation in here. So I walked over and there's iron everywhere in here. So I'm hoping this is a home site, not a big pile of fence wire, but we're gonna look around. I'm gonna hunt without headphones today so you can, I'm gonna hunt without the headphones today so you can hear what's going on. Hopefully I won't drive those guys too nuts. Let's get to it. You'll hear the machine making a lot of noises, beep, beep, beep. And that's because there's an electric fence here that is live. So how you making out?
Nothing quite yet.
Nothing, really? Really?
Nothing yet. I got a nice square nail.
Want to see it? That's nice. Is it no rose? No, it's not a rose head, so. But it's square. Well, you know why?
What?
You just dig that right there?
What's that?
You just dig that right there?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a house right on that hill.
That's why I'm over here. I was thinking.
I saw you headed this way, so I knew I better get over here because it won't take you long to clean it out. Right there. Well, I have a first. Want to see it? First Canadian horseshoe. Look at that bad. Actually, that is really neat. It's really thick. Notice how the one side is built up, but the other one isn't. So I guess this is what we would call an orthopedic shoe, specially made for a particular horse. That's cool, isn't it? Still got the nails in it. Those are all the little square nails we find when we're digging. That's a beauty right there. We're definitely keeping that. And it's up for good luck. All right, got a good signal here. It's a squeaker. This is gonna be another first probably. First Canadian something, so I thought we'd dig this together. You ready? Here we go. Probably a gold coin. First Canadian. Landmine, look at that. Do you know what that is? Do ya? I think it's a bell, a crottle bell. A piece of one maybe. Oh, it's a beauty. This is called a crottle bell. They would use these on sleighs, like they'd be big, it'd be like a 50 of them on a big line that would jingle when the horses would, you know, roam across the hillside. But they would also put them on animals like sheep and goats and stuff, so that when they walked through the woods, it would jingle and they would, you know, the owners would know where their animals were. Crottle bell. I looked down in the hole here and I said, there's the rest of it. But it isn't. That's just the dirt that was around it. And weird. It's been early, although I did have one coffee this morning. And kind of a squeaky, questionable signal here and way down there. And it's just a piece of wall. Do you know what that is? I believe that's part, like I can see I kind of accidentally scraped it, or maybe the plow did. Wink wink, but I think it's like a wash basin probably. You know, probably went around like that. Some type of enamel thing. Anyway, we'll check the hole and keep looking. I can feel the gold. It's almost here. So I wanted to show you guys just a few things, not metal detecting related, of course. Well, not naturally, of course, but just because. Anyway, so this is what, June, 1st of June. Is really kind of dry up here, surprising, because it's really wet back home. But check these little bad boys out. Do you know what those are? These are wild strawberries. A little gone by maybe, but the wild strawberries are really small, but they're delicious. When they're ripe, they're very, very sweet. It just takes a million of them to make anything. Isn't that cool though? But if you notice how the leaves are all curled up, that's because they don't have enough water, and they're trying to conserve water by folding their leaves like that. And I think these are buttercups are all over the place in here, and some type of little daisy. It's a very beautiful place to dig. I was gonna say if they're a little bit bigger, we'd try one, but we're gonna try one anyway. You ready? I don't even know if I can taste that. I might be able to taste a little worm on. Ah, here we go. Delicious. That was a good strawberry. And one more. So we went ahead and we're moving off the hillside. Lots of iron over there. We've got a few knickknacks, but nothing paddywhack. So we're gonna come over here and head in the woods. I wanna show you something. If you look right there, that circular depression is actually a well that they filled in with stones. And the owner said there's a bunch of them all around us. The machine's making noise because of the electric fence. But we're gonna search around here for a little bit, and then we're gonna go back in those woods where it's very open and park-like. I'll try not to touch the fence. Should we? Should we? Huh. That one's not live. That one might be live though. I'm not gonna touch it. I had a 33% chance of dying today. I lucked out, right? Why don't you do the other one? It's still 33% chance. It's actually like 2/3. All right, we got a great little squeaker here. It's almost too good, so 88, 90s. So it's either a giant piece of iron or a giant silver coin. What do you think it is, Redbeard? Huh? What do you think it is?
Hit you with my shovel and take it. You know that, Bo.
Well, we'll have to find out, won't we? Let's do it. Wait. Oh, I hope it's not a coin because it's in pieces now. It's probably a big piece of iron. All right, I might have to put the. Hey, Mr. Beard.
You want me to hold that for a minute? Man?
Yeah, just for a minute. Oh. No. What is it?
Oh, you know what that is. That's Roman. That's Roman. You got to doll it up, right? Yeah, Viking. Viking, Trevor.
When the owner gave us a tour of this area, he kind of walked us around through the woods and showed us where the settlement was. And it starts right here for the most part. You see there's little foundations here, little dips in the ground. And so I know they're really hard to see. You can see the stones that line them. And they go pretty much all the way through this field, just in like lines and rows and stuff, especially against the fence row. Unfortunately, the stuff is too thick to hunt, you know, metal detect and walk through. So we're gonna go over here on the edge and get in the woods over here where it's really, really open underneath. It says there's some more wells, so we'll keep our eyes open for that. So naturally, I made it down to the stream. Looks beautifully warm, and supposedly there's speckled trout in there. I think it said it was speckled. But anyway, this is the mill dam. I think the second mill dam. I think he said there were 3 mills. And if you look right here, you can see how it's built up. When you're on top of it, and especially down there just a little bit, you can see the big rocks, and it's actually some concrete. I just noticed some old bottle glass right here. This is green and it's nice and thick. It's got a seam there, looks like some bubbles. So we'll keep our eyes open for old bottles. I'm gonna go ahead and carry this out so no one steps on it down here. Water has lots of cobbles, so chances are anything that's in here could be very deep, so I'm not even going to bother getting in, except to rinse my face and head because it's pretty hot up here in Canada. You get?
Oh, I got this.
Oh, wow. What the heck is it? It's like a door, off a door, you think?
Something.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, door, drawer.
Wow, congratulations.
Yeah. Oh,
nice.
Thanks, man. Thanks, yeah.
How about you? Any treasure?
I got the heaviest one for you to carry
back. Oh, no. It's all yours.
Oh.
That's a beauty, though.
That's a nice little...
Yeah. I was literally right there. I'm finding a bunch of little pottery and stuff too.
Came out of the hole, and when Mike looked at it, he was right here. It looked good at first.
Ah, yeah.
But then...
Can I see?
Yeah, of course. Then we looked in the middle, there's a hole right through it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's interesting, though.
But a lot of the time when there was a hole at the top, it would be a really old coin they'd stick around the necklace.
Yeah.
Not so much in the middle.
Not usually, but sometimes. There's a foundation right there in those trees. And I'm kind of on the back side of it and just dug a spoon. Don't know how old it is. Kind of a weird one. I don't know what kind of handle that would have had. Unless it was like a multi-tool spoon. Oh well, so it's not too bad to dig. A few rocks up here, but a little moisture in it here in the woods. Out in the field it was so dry. This is my first piece of brass, so I thought I'd share it with you. I don't know if that was just a ring or like a snout ring or what, but it is broken. But it's brass. Alright, I still haven't found anything of great interest, but since we're here, I'm going to show you this. This area right here is what I was told was the original dam from the early 1800s, 1700s. I didn't really catch the date. You can see how the stream whips around here. This is part of the wall. You can see that trench going down through there. That's the raceway. It would have gone down to the original water wheel. And the property owners use this area as like a little hangout place, you know, picnicking, camping and stuff. That's why you see all these buildings. But I wanted to show you this baby water wheel. The owner's son's, I guess son's made to power this area. They made this thing so that they could have lights and stuff out here, and I just think it's really cool. I don't think I could ever do this, but they are, you know, they're water wheel people. They actually still have a mill. So this is a baby water wheel that the kids made, and if it was running right now, it looks like they probably haven't used it for a while. The power of the water would just slowly turn that, and you see there's a chain hooked onto that motor, and just turning it like that, going into that motor would create electricity. You can see the big cable right here. And it ran up to the camp, and they had lights and stuff in the trees, powered by the water. For all you preppers out there, take note. This is how you can run your camp when the day comes. Got a big squeaker here, but I didn't really film it because I had no idea what it might be. And at least we now know it's brass, or copper rather. But I don't know what it is. Looks like a roof. It's hard to say. I think a plow hit it recently right there though. No idea. Kind of looks almost like a belt plate, doesn't it? A little too light and not quite even enough. I think it's just a sheet of brass. Alright. The boys are down there somewhere. I'll try to find them. Pop Can Dan, how you making out, man? Hey, I love it. Pop Can Dan, how you making out, man? Go all day with that. Oh, what's that?
Here, have a look. It's a button. Yeah, I don't think it's too old. It's it feels a little roundish. It's not flat.
Look at the flat iron back.
Yeah, but
it's a beauty though.
Yeah, it's nice.
It
was certainly screaming at me to get her. So.
Yeah. And you got her, right?
I got her.
Yeah. So you need to do that. Wait to do that with gold.
Yeah, I know. I know. Well,
all right. How you making out? Oh, did ya?
Nothing to write home about. How about you?
Yeah, you know, odds and ends.
Odds and ends. About the same
Odds
right
and ends. Where are you headed? Oh, this is the dam?
Yeah,
maybe?
This is where the mill was.
Okay, this is like the second one or something?
Yeah.
The third one?
I
don't know.
And then they moved it up.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you can see where it goes across. We'll go down there and look at it in a minute. The owner had told us there was a bottle dump over in this part of the woods, so we kind of wandered over here to see if we could find it. And yeah, cool, man. I don't know how old it is, but this is neat stuff. Neat picture. Gall. Do you think it's human? Yeah, that's a washband, eh? Yep. I said, hey, I'm trying to blend in. Yeah, it's not too old because there's like, you know, well, look at that. There's a nice picture, not a picture, but you know what I mean there. But there's, you know, tires. So we know it's not that old. It'd be interesting to look around, see what we can find. It's in caves. So far I'm thinking 1940s and 50s maybe. What do you think?
Mason, cool.
Mason?
There's a jug that's broken.
There's a lot of this house type stuff in here. It's really cool though. If I was, the neat thing about all those containers like that is you make neat relic displays. You can put all your stuff in it and set it out. You know, from whether they be horseshoes or buttons or whatever. Let's see what we can find. Screw top. What's this? What is it? I don't know. I'm not sure what this is. I can see the soldered. I don't believe that nail is supposed to be there, but it's probably a home repair. If you have any idea what it is, let me know. I'm totally clueless on this one. That's kind of interesting. It's not very old, but I have no idea what this... Oh, it's not good shape here. Can is. What is it? St. Lawrence corn. So what is it? Corn. Mats, malts, mace. Mace, I guess. I don't know. Never seen anything like that. Oh, put that right back here. That's a bullet hole in that pan right there. See it? Redbeard's collecting up stuff like crazy. Well, he's up there messing around. Let's do a little exploring right here. It looks like a good spot. There's a bottle here. Let's pull it out together. See what it is. Come here. What is it? That's a screw top. I should know what that is, but I don't remember. And then there's a blue. Ooh, looky. Cobalt blue. Could be careful. What is it? I guess. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, cool, dude. Definitely save that one. Vicks. This bottle isn't very old, but it's cobalt blue, and people do like to collect this stuff. So, and it looks good on a shelf, facing the sun. So I'll go ahead and keep it. And right here, I believe this is going to be a battery core. This will be the inside, the carbon core. Yep, that's exactly what it is. The carbon core to a battery. It's got a little copper terminal there. The outside of it's just eaten off, but we're not going to save that. That's about the only things of interest I saw when I was just standing here. That's part of a lantern. An aluminum lantern. I've never seen anything like that. And that's about it. Okay, I'm going to dig around a little bit. If I see anything really cool, we'll get the camera back on and we'll check it out together. Interesting little enamelware pan. It's not a pan, it's a pot of some sort there. Kind of cool. And over here is a nice big jug of something. And it's oil or something, you think? Probably an old oil jug. There's one there that's rusted away, but there's a lot of them like right along the edge of this cliff right here. I guess they just rolled down from the top where they were dumping them. A nice little squeaker. And I just chugged this spoon bowl. You can see how the edge goes around. That's where the handle came off of it. If you flip it over on the back, you can see it has this like scallop design. That tells us that it's probably, you know, pretty early. Just dug another nice big spoon bowl. Again, that's pewter. It's got that shell design on it right there, so we know that's nice and old, flattened out. Somebody probably stepped on it. That's a great big signal to be out here after all these hours of us walking around, 4 of us. Almost as big as a Civil War belt buckle. What you get?
Might be some kind of...
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm looking to see if I can get any design off of it.
There's something definitely writing on it.
Yeah.
The design.
It almost looks like that's almost like a bit of a clip, eh? Like a clasp or like...
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, interesting.
I don't know that one either.
Yeah, it was ringing a little higher than I thought a copper would. But when I looked at it, it was sitting there like that.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
oh,
ooh.
That's a copper.
Yeah,
right
I'm like,
there.
it's got to be a
doubt.
copper. But it was ringing a little higher than it would be. But
I see it.
yeah, absolutely.
A little spring thingy on the back. Definitely got writing on it and a design. It was gold plated at one time. Pretty worn though. That's congratulations, kind of cool.
Thanks, man. Yeah, nice, interesting.
Awesome. Huge. It's a nice one. He's trying to. Let's make a good stew.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Probably so.
Yeah, he's a cutie.
Yeah, he's eyeing you though. Very shy.
It's a Grab a hold of him, Nugget, and like ride him into the water. That'd be cool. You should do it.
It's a little bit bigger. I like that Bo's always taunting Nugget to do it. Everything. Very good.
Oh, I'm not gonna do it. Had enough of us.
I gotta dive in.
Oh, cool. Looks like you guys on some of your videos.
Got an Horseshoe, which they say is kind of rare up here actually. A pocket knife, got a button that's falling apart. This is a handle probably to a spoon. Found this thing, and again, I had no idea. No one knows what it is. If you have any idea, let us know. A couple odds and ends there. Some type of king nut, I think. A little blue bottle, you saw that? This was kind of cool. I don't know if you saw that yet. I think Pop Can Dan found that. A couple horseshoes. Got one that's orthopedic. Bunch of junk in here. Look at that. He saw most of that, or some of that. And Redbeard collected up these things, which are kind of cool. Put all your musket balls in there. Ah, chamber pot.
Chamber pot?
Sure. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. That's cool though, isn't it? Yeah, I like it. Yeah, that's part of what it is. Very nice. I hope you enjoyed a little video today. We had a great time out there, and I really appreciate you letting us go. That was awesome, man. That was awesome. We're going to lunch.
Baby, and I'll rock you until I go to sleep. She'll shake the coins from your pocket, take your gold chain and your locket. Mother Earth has no sympathy. She'll take the ring from your hand and bury it in the sand and keep it for eternity. Mother Earth, she's got her secret.